Or you hunt?
Alright, so I'll go out hunting.
All right. Let's do. What are you hunting for? Anything?
Really, yeah, anything relatively large. I mean, I'm
Tracking
not
check.
hunting fuck. Okay, 15.
Eventually you come upon a caribou in the distance.
Oh shit, caribou. Alright, so sneak up to it and shoot it with a
First sneak check or stealth check, I guess.
uh, 14.
Okay, it doesn't seem to notice you this far.
Alright,
You're
and
about
then
30 feet away from it.
fuck, I should have gotten the bow. I don't know if I want to hit it with a poison dart.
You have non-poison darts though.
Yeah, but that won't kill it. All right, I'll return back. Well, whatever. Yeah, I'm not gonna give it poison food. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just return
I
back.
hand him the bow and the arrows.
Yeah, and then I'll go out again. Do you want me to re-roll it?
Yeah,
Or
you
see
have
if
to
I...
make another tracking check
Okay, so
with
tracking
a
is.
+5, let's say, because you know where it's been.
All right, I'll just do base 20, so 24.
Yeah, you definitely find it.
And I found
You
its
find like
children
yeah,
too.
you found like a group of caribou.
All right, so all right, we'll just roll 2 attacks, right? Well, can I get 2 off? Do you think?
You mean with
There's
a
a couple.
bow? Two at the same? No, just one.
No, no,
One at
not
a
at the
time.
same time. Like shoot one and then try to get another one that's running away.
Well, let's do the first one first.
21.
Hit.
All right, you want me to do damage?
Yeah, damage.
Do I get any modifiers to my damage?
No, I don't think so.
Oh shit! I've been rolling d4, but it's d6 with
Yeah,
the
it
bow.
is d6.
Whoops. Whatever.
Wow.
You actually kill it. It rolled.
All
Did
right,
you
do I
roll a
have-
1?
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I have enough time to try to get another one?
You can get a shot off at another one while it runs away.
18.
Hit.
Three.
You hit it, but it's still running.
What? I killed the first one with a
Does
1.
it still
'Cause
run
it's-
or does
Yeah,
it?
but I rolled a 5 this time.
What? All right. Does it? So then I guess I'll track it,
Okay.
and then whenever I can find it. I mean, I hit it pretty decently.
Yep.
Does it eventually
it's
slow down?
still
That?
faster than you. But
Well, yeah.
let's see.
But does it slow down? Like I mean,
If
it's
you-
quite injured.
Eventually you come up to it. Yeah, you catch up to it again, and you can get another shot.
2.
All right. Yeah, you
Okay.
kill it.
All right. So I'll get both of them, just entire whole body, and bring it back slowly. I guess drag.
Does the dragon wake up at any point during this?
It's still sleeping when sun returns.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Why don't we attempt? Why don't you go try to make a fire, and I'll, skin and just get the meat off of these animals.
Alright, I'm going to relight the fire.
Okay.
13.
You don't produce any fire out of your hand or body.
I'm
part,
going to
whatever
try
you use.
again.
Come on, you know how to do it on regular, like.
No, and you don't get another try.
Just get out your, your
Yeah,
skill.
conventional method. Light the fire.
Okay, you light the fire.
Hold on. I don't really know what the fuck I did. How do I delete this? Can you delete this from Roll20
What
Top
is
right-hand
that? A
corner.
token?
to die?
Yeah, I'll try. Keep going.
Oops.
Um,
There, I got it.
so I guess
Okay.
we cook some meat for us.
Yeah, so you have 2 caribou.
Yeah, so we make breakfast for us too.
Okay, yeah, you cook,
Um,
and you have a shit ton of meat now.
All right.
We don't cook all the meat though. That's
I
the
don't think
thing.
I'm gonna implement a cooking check, 'cause that would be just stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody knows how to cook. So yeah, you get the meat down good.
All right, and then the other one I'll leave it whole, and I guess we can. I'll wake up the dragon, just like pushing it, rubbing it, touching it. I'll like put the meat in front of its nose.
Okay. It will like, once you put it in front of its nose, it sort of like wiggles the nose. It sniffs it, and then eventually you see like one eye open. And it like turns its head slowly and lazily looks at the piece of meat and turns back and like opens its mouth.
All right, I'll toss it in his gullet.
Yeah, he swallows it whole.
Yeah, bitch.
Continues
Alright.
chewing and then lies its head back down.
All right, I don't think it's really that hungry right now.
Mm.
Some wind. So I
There
guess we
could
could
be
just.
a problem with the dragon, because the dragon is not following us. We're following the dragon.
What do you mean?
We need the dragon to follow us.
Oh, it will follow us. Well, it should, anyways.
Hmm.
Babies always follow
Maybe-
their mothers.
Maybe we spend another day or two here with the dragon.
You think? Okay. Well, I mean, there's kind of nothing to do here.
Build the trust of the dragon so it follows us. I guess we can spend X amount of time here, feeding the dragon, bringing the wolf and the dragon together, and seeing if the dragon will follow us. So we might pack up camp one day and just walk off. Go to walk off and see if the dragon follows after us. If it doesn't, then we'll turn around and come back and hand it a piece of meat or something.
Miles,
like
I
that.
added an empathy skill 1 to you.
Would it be
Empathy.
animal empathy or animal
I don't
husbandry?
even have
Just
empathy.
animal empathy. Yeah, I know. I added a new skill because I looked at it
Should
right
it-
now and you didn't have it.
Animal empathy?
Yeah. Animal empathy.
One.
Okay. So basically, I guess we'll just wait here. Here's what I was thinking, though. Maybe we can use the wings of the other creature.
Its mother.
We'll just leave it as it's of the other creature for now. I'll get you. I'm assuming the wings can probably protect us from some of the fire and stuff that the little one produces. So I can make like a glove, make 2 gloves. What do you think?
Should we make... Yeah. A glove or a cloak?
What do you want a cloak for?
For if we come across more than just a little bit of fire, then maybe this skin is actually resilient to fire as it breathed. It made fire itself.
Well, there's an easy way to test that.
How much do we have? Do we have enough to make a cloak and a glove?
Let's see. Probably no, not both.
Well, check it out though. So the egg was 2.5 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
That means that we need about 6 feet to cover one, and then 2 of those. So we have 2 6-foot by,
Yeah, so you
probably
have-
3 feet.
You have a yard.
Right.
I would say yard by yard. Square.
I have no
How much-
idea what
I mean,
a yard.
a glove. We could actually probably do that. A cloak and a glove. We have
Depends on the
about 12
cloak.
feet.
Oh, it's just about a meter.
Yeah, it's about a meter.
So we have
say a
2
meter.
meters.
I wouldn't say a meter would be long enough to make a long enough cloak. I mean,
Hold on,
it
but
could
it's
be like a
not-
cape.
We've
It's
got
not
2
actually
2
a
meters.
meter. A meter is only 3 feet. That's about how tall the egg was. And since the piece of clothing wrapped around the egg, it needs to be at least
Double.
double plus a
Okay,
little bit more.
let me calculate this.
Yeah.
The radius would have been about, let's see.
Was it a circular egg or an
No, it
oblong?
was an oval.
Right.
Let's just say you have about, yeah, you can make a cloak and gloves, I guess. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll make the gloves first.
Yeah, I'll make a
Glove
pair of
each.
gloves. So 2 gloves, and then the rest we can
Oh,
use
craft
as
check. What are you doing first?
gloves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hang
First
on,
glove.
let me, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your craft at now?
Mine is still +1, but I've made like a million things already.
Yeah, he's made a lot of stuff.
No, you're not even close to the next level.
What? Jeez. All right. What about my strength? Is that not up yet?
No.
Damn.
I'm gonna have
Okay.
to rethink this also. Yeah, go ahead. +1. So this is gloves. You
Yes,
managed to
that's
get
gloves.
you
That
managed to
was
get a
one
pair of
glove.
decent gloves.
Okay.
And you still have enough to make a cloak if you wish.
Yes! The best fucking
Well.
cloak
Alright,
ever.
you make a cloak.
A bad ace cloak. I clap my hands and go,
See, you do that with fucking magic.
I laugh.
Okay. All right, so I'll put on the gloves
hmm
and
I'll
just
take the
like
cloak.
so how's the dragon behaving?
It seems to not like the material.
What material? The dragon material?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Bastard.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the cloak up and put it in my bag.
hmm
Take it away from sight, etc.
Okay.
I know it's the same with the gloves.
Okay.
What's the dragon now? How's the dragon look?
It now seems a bit calmer, and if you attempt to touch it, it lets you,
All right. Does it speak?
No,
Does it make vocal noises?
no.
Brother, you said well he is in
Yeah, yeah,
this.
I guess.
Not a metaphorical brother. Act you said that you could speak with spirits. Maybe see if you can do something like that with this creature. I mean, I can make fire from my hands. I've never been able to. Maybe you can speak with this creature.
I feel like the spirits would really only come to me in times of like great distress or great emotion. Like I feel like this my ability to speak with the spirits has to be really tied into an emotional state. And I probably won't do anything, but I'll try it. All right, so this is what I'll do. I'll grab some of the egg yolk and put it on my body.
It was in the fire. It's not.
Right, but I
It's
mean,
more
like
like
there was a little.
liquid.
There's like a little cup left, in the
Alright, sure,
fire.
you can manage to get some on your face.
All right, put some on my face.
If not, he
Then,
gets the charcoal with the egg yolk in it.
then I'll relight the fire where it was born in. Okay. Then I'm gonna tell Wind to move away. I'm gonna put on the dragon gloves. Okay,
hmm
and then I'm gonna start my dance, my chant. Dun, 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 dun,
Okay, so
dun,
as
dun.
this is going on, the dragon's lying there, still by the fire. And then as you start dancing and putting on the gloves, it lifts his head lazily and like crawls away towards the sun.
towards
Oh,
wind.
sorry. Wind, yeah, wind.
As it walks towards me, I'm going to look at it and think, understanding or speaking, things like that.
Wait, what? Sorry.
As it starts crawling towards me, I'm going to look at the dragon as it's walking towards me
Mm-hmm.
and think to understand or, things that are
No,
around,
nothing happens.
speaking, reading minds.
Nope. You're not that
Man, there's a
badass anymore.
talk to animal spell, okay? There was something out there like that.
I don't know it yet. Okay, so
Okay.
while I'm doing that, then I guess I will, with the fire going, I'm gonna throw in scraps of meat, bloody red meat, to the fire, like straight on the coals. Dance.
What are
And
you
then
doing,
after-
Wind? Are you standing?
Yeah, I'm standing up, watching this whole ordeal.
Yeah.
Dragons walking towards me.
All right. Then after I've worked up a sweat, I'm gonna get some, like a little bit, not a hand, like less than a handful of dirt. Throw it on. Then I'm gonna get some of my sweat, throw it into the fire. Then
The dragon lies at your feet and wraps its tail around one of your legs.
Me?
I'm gonna take the biggest breath I've ever taken and blow into the fire before I sit down and I begin,
The
calm down.
The dragon lays its head on the floor and looks at you lazily.
All right, but now I'm into my meditation phase. So I got my eyes closed and I'm trying to sense. What do I sense?
You sense nothing.
Exhaustion.
Does he not sense anything?
No.
All right.
Okay.
I'll lay down for a little bit and then go wash off in the river.
I motion as sun gets up. I motion to sun. Well, I say, look, it looks like it wants to follow us. Maybe we can move again.
I guess so. All right, I'll pick up the other carcass that we didn't, butterfly and shit, and I'll put it over my shoulder, and we'll just start walking, I guess, after I clean up.
Pack up camp.
Mhm.
I pat the dragon to get it off my foot.
Mhm.
That's it. All that kind of stuff.
I'll put my
Um,
gloves away.
Yeah.
Okay.
We pack up camp. Dog's walking, up front a little bit to the side. And with the dragon, I'm going to motion, like,
All right.
Come.
Time to make use of your empathy check.
roll d20 plus 1. 14.
Okay. As soon as it sees you leaving, it raises its head, slowly gets up to its feet, and flaps its wings, and it lifts off the ground and flies to your shoulder.
But this
How much does it
huge
weigh?
fucking thing is on my shoulder.
Yeah, and it wraps, like the tail falls across your back, down, and it sits like on this shoulder, and it lowers its head across, like behind, and like lays it like sort of on your arm, and hangs its tail back.
And what happens to me?
You feel the weight of the dragon on your shoulder.
So
You
it's like
crumble.
real fucking heavy.
What? It's pretty
It's like
heavy.
a real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I keep walking, but I'm struggling. I'm just like.
Yeah, make a strength check.
And I look over at Sun like
Strength check.
this strained look on my face, just like fuck. Roll d20. 17.
You managed to carry it without too much of a problem.
Okay.
And most of its length is in the tail, by the way. So it's not
Mm.
too heavy yet.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like good size 2 basketball foot rock. Well,
What?
like a
Balls.
basketball and a half rock.
It's fucking like 60 pounds, dude.
No, it's not 60 pounds. A basketball is like this big.
No, basketballs are
Uh,
big and rocks are heavy.
I'm thinking that it'd be about 40 kilos or something. However
Yeah,
much that
yeah,
translates
probably.
to pounds.
40 kilos is 80 pounds.
Yeah, probably like 100.
Yeah,
No, not 100. Yeah, 80 pounds.
anywhere between 60 and 80 pounds, something like that. So
Mhm.
it's a strain to carry.
Yeah. But you seem to manage
All right.
fine.
Okay, so we keep walking, following the stream.
Mhm.
Just out of game, can I just say, why are we like we've got a fucking dragon? Let's just go make a kingdom or something.
Hey man, you gotta start small, bro.
We're like going to see this sage. We're gonna rock up with like
And then the
dragon
guy that killed the
cloaks.
big dragon returns and kills your ass.
Right, exactly.
Eh,
We have to get as strong as the dragon. This is like Pokemon, all right? Where Ash gets Charmander, and then we don't want Charmander to evolve into a Charizard before we're ready, and then him like disrespect us and
Yeah.
shit, and not
Yeah,
give
true.
a fuck. Okay, we need to get big and buff like this motherfucker.
yeah. Okay.
That was a great
All right,
analogy
back-
for sure.
Alright, as you continue
back in
forward, the dragon lifts its head like after a while of walking, and it jumps back down and looks like you just want to go back.
And it looks like what?
Wants to go back.
To where we were?
Yeah.
Well, that's tough titties, man.
I kneel down and do the same thing. Like, come.
It continues trying to walk off in the direction where you came from. Oh,
Oh,
okay,
we
call.
reached.
We can
Just
just turn
refresh the.
Yeah.
You don't have to recall that again. You can just turn off your camera and turn it back on.
Yeah, mine isn't doing it though.
Oh, mine isn't either. Okay, call me
I'll
back.
recall it. Cool. Alright, cool.
quite dark.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's very dark for some reason, but
is it dark on the stream?
I don't know.
Is
It's
it
dark
dark
for
on stream?
me. It's dark for me.
Maybe recall.
It says I need Skype Premium, but I have Skype Premium. Let me recall.
Yeah, just try again.
I don't know
Yeah,
what.
still doing.
I have a subscription to Premium.
Maybe restart Skype. And go from there. Unless you're
I think this is actually a good place to stop, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean,
The
it's already
dragon. Yeah,
12:30 where I'm from.
Yeah.
And
Oh, and you just went bright, by the way, both of you.
yeah, I came back.
Yeah, so I think this is a good place to stop.
dragon head.
Yeah. The dragon kind of stopped trying to head back. I wanna. I'll let you guys go first. Do shoutcasts and stuff like that.
Shout out to Sydney Collegiate StarCraft SES, Oceanic Esports.
Oh my
Follow
God.
them. All that stuff.
Shout
Spread
out.
news of Australia, StarCraft scene, League of Legends scene, all that kind of stuff. Thanks to the viewers.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Jay Spencer. He's been with it the whole time.
Yep.
And I mean, Jay Spencer, we have videos like on YouTube and even on here on Twitch where you can see the other episodes, so you can kind of catch up. And this is only the second episode, so you won't really have much to catch up on. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty homebrew, and we're kind of doing our own thing here. But I hope you like it. Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
If you like more conventional D&D, we are doing a different campaign on Wednesdays evening. Tale of Maros, that's the other campaign with 4 people that we run here. We're going to be playing this Wednesday, like I said, 8:30, and we're also going to be playing this tomorrow at 7 o'clock again.
Yep, same time.
I
Same
know
place.
we said that we are going to be doing this on Mondays evenings, but we're gonna change it to Tuesday evenings at 7, just to fit my schedule a bit better. And I think that's it. Thank you again for Jay Spencer for joining us.
Yeah, for
And
sure. I
uh,
mean, there was a couple people who joined us, but yeah, Jay Spencer was really in it,
mhm.
so it's awesome.
If you were interested in the story before or in the other um, campaign, you can go to YouTube/Dice of Misfortune, and the VODs are up there. Everything. If you don't want to spend hours watching that, which I still recommend you do because the interaction of the player is awesome, you can go onto Facebook/Dice of Misfortune, and a short summary of all the sessions is on there for both campaigns. And I update that after each session. So I believe that is it. Follow me, please, on Twitch TV. Twitter.com/OSS underscore night of night, NITE. And we will see you tomorrow. Hope you can join us. Bye, everybody.
Fucking
Adios.
dragons. This is so cool, man.